Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to West Sports Cards group break. Had some issues here, I'm not sure. But we're doing two breaks today. 4992 will be the first one, will be SPX, and 5151 will be the upper deck. 6 box. Everyone's tagged. They're both team random since we're running behind. I am gonna start. I just tagged everybody. YouTube looks good. Alright, so we are ready to go. We got the randoms ready here. So we'll split the screen. Gotta make it wider, looks like. Not working, eh? Wait a sec here. Still not good, eh? I guess I gotta reset. Just a sec, guys. I don't know. Jim doesn't know my system. So there should be pretty close to everything. Everybody should see the names, the teams, and the dice roll. Okay, so we're doing 4992 as our 10-box SPX case. So you guys see it? Okay, it's been sitting for a while, so let's hope we hit all the big rooks, Celebrini, Hudson, and Mitchkov. Okay, let's start her up. Good luck, guys. Here we go with our dice roll. 4992 starts with a dice roll of 6. So let's do our team 6 times. We're going to random it. So it is totally random who you get. 5 and 6. So Ottawa's on 32. Edmonton Oilers on number 1. San Jose's on 3. We have the Montreal Canadiens. Phillies on 14. And Montreal down on 27. So I'll copy that. And let's paste it on our Excel sheet, which is our SPX case right here. Teams are set now. Okay, Edmonton down to Ottawa. And then let's do the teams, sorry, the names now. 6 times, all the way down from Melanie, all the way to Kevin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So JV Parliament on 1 will end up with the Oilers. Donna Little is on 32. Donna, how's things? So I'll copy that, post it on the screen, and then I'll announce the names so you guys could all see. Okay, there we go. So we got Oilers going to JV Parliament. Yehudi Amonini gets Dallas. Tim Wilson, San Jose. Donna Little, New York Rangers. Jamie Parliament, Buffalo. Travis Bauer, the Blues. Carson Clements, Florida. Clayton Hales, the Ducks. Melanie Hayes, the Devils. Jared Quinney, Calgary. Chad McIntosh, the Wild. Tim Wilson, Vancouver. Kevin Dorish, Capitals and Flyers. Tim Leppin, Carolina. Steve Bach gets the Jets. Scott Wistance, Utah, Arizona. Kale Pasternak gets Tampa. Travis Bauer, Vegas. Corey A, Nashville. Jacob Boucher, LA Kings. Tim Wilson, Detroit. Yehudi Amani gets Toronto. Carson Clements, Seattle. Jamie Parliament, Columbus. Carson Clements, Boston. Scary C gets the Habs. Chicago going to Corey Kustner. Harold White, Colorado. John McGillis gets Pittsburgh. Jamie Parliament, the Islanders. And Donna Little gets Ottawa. So let's print that. Anyone want to do any trading? I'm not sure if you guys remember. You're even in this break. It's been a while. I'll give you a minute or so. So time is of essence. So let's try to get it done because we got one other one to do after this. Ryan, what's up, buddy? Chris, how you doing, buddy? Ray Tarabine. That's late, man. Why didn't you text me earlier, man? I want to get out of here. I've been struggling with this computer for a while. Text me. Okay, here's our 10-box SPX case, guys. So this is the one we'll first do it. Okay, empty. Save that for shipping. And let's get this underway. I don't think anyone's trading. You guys watching the Oiler game? Chris and Ryan. This is our 6-box upper deck. Will be next. Okay, I'll check YouTube too. Ah, you didn't know I'm back. I don't even know. I was back a long time ago, dude. Not really. Yesterday, Ali was supposed to come in. That's why he didn't show up. His dad's worked to let him work himself. Right on. Okay, no trades done, I guess. So let's start with box number 1 of SPX. Nice styrofoam. Save that. Good for shipping. Okay, let's go. Here we go, guys. So we have let me lower this because you probably get that out of the way. Zach Ospachuk for the Ottawa Senators. Well, first pack, first auto. Okay, but first John Tavares, Toronto. So it is Super Scripts, Mason Morelli for Las Vegas. Las Vegas Golden Knights. Not numbered, by the way. Our bounty for this one, SPX products, are $250. Dave, how's it going, buddy? Silver here, we got Nick Suzuki, just to make sure none of these sometimes are numbered. Then we got Excellence Redeemed, Wyatt Johnson and Jack Eichel. So that is going to be a random. Excuse me. Brett Burns for Carolina. So this is Dallas and Vegas random. You got a break, Dave. Oilers winning? Mo Ritchie, how's it going, buddy? I do personal breaks, but not tonight. Okay. I'm already 2 hours behind trying to get this working. Okay, we have a Mitch Marner for Toronto, and then a Bound for Glory, Jason Robertson for Dallas, and a Thomas Hertl, Vegas. Side twos, okay. We have Baines for Vancouver, Draisaitl Oilers, and then we have a finite of Gage Congals, and this is numbered out of 199. It's the gold finite for Tampa Bay. We have a Matthew Barzal gold, not numbered, Islanders, and then a FX rookie, and this one is Brad Lambert for the Jets, and we got Thatcher Demko for Vancouver. We have beef. I'm hungry. Bring me a steak. Brad Lambert silver for the Jets. Montreal's Nick Suzuki and Montreal's Slavkovsky. Beef is the best, buddy. Then we have a Will Smith rookie, Sharks. And then we got Calgary Flames Uyghur. And then we have a Excellence, SPX Excellence of Logan Cooley. I don't remember seeing many of these, so I'm gonna. It's a pretty sweet looking card, actually. Not numbered, but it's. Okay, we got Mason Morelli, Vegas, and then we got Wyatt Johnson, Dallas, and a finite gold of Ivan Fedotov, and it's 175 of 199. That is for your Flyers. Okay, there's box 1 of 10. Sounds like a plan, Mo. Where do you guys want to go? Whatever Ray can afford. How come he's all double? McDouble, really? McDouble for Mo or McDouble for McDavid? Bradley Nadeau, Carolina. And then we have a Braden Point for Tampa Bay. And a holograms. This one's a rookie of Brendan Othman. Rookie holograms. So I think that's a high number rookie. It's number 167. That's for the New York Rangers. It's obviously probably parallel versions. Where's Sabor, buddy? Okay, we got Bobrovsky for the Florida Panthers, and then we have a Patrick Kane game film, Detroit, and a Heiskanen for Dallas. And Nathan McKinnon, silver, Colorado. Bound for Glory, Matiev Michkov. There's our first hot rookie. Tim Stutzel for Ottawa. So this is our, I'll leave these here. This will be our random, actually. So that's, I'll put a random pile there. Is it open? Okay, we got Del Mastro, Chicago. Then we got a silver finite of Akil Thomas. These ones are out of $9.99. So we got 2 golds in the last box, which is decent. And then a Besser for Vancouver. Okay, we got a gold Lucas Raymond, Detroit. And a, first this one, we got Brock Faber, Jets. And an FX rookie. This one is the Rookie of the Year, Lane Hudson for the Habs. Okay, we got a Logan Malou, silver for the Habs. Rookie FX, Pittsburgh's Rutger McGroarty, and then an Ovi for the Caps. So any 1 of 1 auto. Jeff Luchenko for the Flyers, and then we have a, this is first Philip Forsberg, Nashville, and then a Bound for Glory. This one's a blue parallel, and we got Owen Power. This is 195 of 199. Buffalo Sabres. Riffa for Toronto, and then we have a Panarin for the Rangers, and then we have a Connor McDavid silver finite. So this one's out of $3.99. So let's see this silver finite for a sec. So this is just because the rookies I think are at a $9.99. The vets are a little lower print run. Okay, here's box 3. Ryan. No offense, but yeah, be careful, I guess. Or what at the shop? Did you text me? Okay, here, I'll save that. That's another auto. I don't know. Save that to the end of the box. Okay, we got a Cole Caulfield silver for the Habs. Excellent redeemed. We got Panarin and Ovi. So this one's another random Capitals and Rangers. And then we have a Matthew Barzal. Not sure how rare these are, but if they're too many of them, we'll just do a left and a right random. So we got a Mason McTavish silver for the Ducks. Bound for Glory, it's Lafreniere Rangers and Malkin Pittsburgh. We got a Vegas Carlson and Vegas Cormier, and then a bronze finite out of 599 Morrison for Seattle. Logan Morrison. We have a Onze Kopitar Gold for the Kings, and then a base for the LA Kings, a blue, and then a Jesper, a Wallstat Wild goaltender. And then Riffa silver for Toronto, and then we have a Mitch Marner FX Toronto and a Kucherov for Tampa Bay. Okay, Lucas Raymond, Detroit, Lecker-Mackey, Vancouver, and then a Force, all Jets, Kyle Connor, Scheifele, Morrissey, and Hellebuck. SPX Force insert. Okay, so we start off with a Marc-Andre Fleury, Minnesota. He was in LA. I met him, nice guy. Pay Dubé for the Caps, silver of Zach Ospachuk out of 399. So, I'm not sure. That one's out of 399. Who knows? Maybe not all rookies are that high. Carter Verhaeghe, Florida. Ponamara for Carolina. And then we got an autograph. Nice one. SPX Finite, 34 of 99. Jesper Wallstedt. Okay, nice hit. Minnesota. Okay, we're doing box 4 now. Okay, we start off with a Travis Sanheim for, well, there's another auto. Like if I get an auto, I guess it's the first pack, eh? Luckily, I shuffled my packs. And then we have a Mikko Rantanen for Colorado, a silver of Barkov, and a game film Mark Stone for Vegas. Then we have a Brock Nelson Islanders, Kyle Connor for the Jets, and Bound for Glory. This one's to Chuck for Ottawa. Oh, no, Ali still has it at home. Call him. Morgan Riley for Toronto, Matt Villata, Utah, and then a bronze of Dylan Larkin out of 599 finite. That's Detroit. Gold, Evgeny Malkin, Pittsburgh, and then a FX rookie of, this one's a Brendan Brisson, Vegas, and a Chris Letang for Pittsburgh. We have a Roman Josi, Nashville, Calvin Brindley, this is a silver rookie for Columbus, and a Matthew Tkachuk for Florida. Cider for Detroit, Kyle McLean, Islanders, and then we have a Ethan Del Mastro. This one's a grand finale, and it's numbered 1 of 50, a rookie parallel. Nice looking card. Serial numbered 1 of 50 on the back. Okay, last pack, and then we'll see our auto. And then we got a Mark Stone, Vegas, Joshua Roy for Montreal, and a finite bronze. It is Rempe out of 599 for the New York Rangers. And speaking of Rempe, a rookie for Rempe, and our autograph, Star Focus Signatures, and it's Buffalo's Alex Tuch. Star Focused. There we go. Alex Tuch. So just to give you an idea, this one is hard signed. This one's a sticker. So there's both in this product. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's our box 5. Let's see. Okay, don't think it's an auto. Ottinger for Dallas. Gold, Brindley, Columbus, and an FX for the Ducks of Zellweger. And then Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. We got Colangelo for the Ducks and Kucherov, FX, Tampa Bay. Kevin Fiala, LA. Mitchkoff for the Flyers. Just make sure it's not numbered. Then we have a blue rookie FX 198 of 399, and it's Jesper Wallstad for the Wild. Okay, we have a Nico Hischier for the Devils, Meret Kuznetsov for the Wild. That's a rookie, just base. Then we have a black finite Jordan Kyrou tuxedo, they call it, and it's number 24 of 25. So if I think a black tuxedo 1 of 1 might be your bounty winner, I think. It's a pretty cool card. Jordan Kyrou, St. Louis Blues. Then we got Cale Makar for Colorado, Jack St. Ivany, Pittsburgh, and we have a Matthew Mitchkoff. This one is a rookie hologram blue. Sick, 19 of 25. Flyers, Kevin Dorish. Nice hit, buddy. Pretty cool, sweet looking card, actually. Out of 25. Remember, I think Mitchkoff's usually a better player in the second half of the year, even though he's not doing too bad. Look for him to light it up, I think. Dobson Islanders, we got Boldy for the Wild, and then we have a Drew Doughty, Cale Makar. Again, excellence redefined. So LA and Colorado. So far, there's 3. Okay, we first start with a Pettersson for the Canucks, a Kent Johnson for Columbus, and a Owen Power, Buffalo. Matty Beniers, Seattle, Landon Slaggert for Chicago, and a finite silver out of 999, Matthew Tkachuk for Florida. Okay, there is our 5th box. Let's do box 6. Save that. Okay, we got a Brad Marchand, Boston, Zach Hyman, Oilers, and a Connor Bedard game film. Chicago. We have Adam Fox, Rangers, Matthew Tkachuk for Florida, and a Bound for Glory. This one's Brock Faber for the Wild. And Erik Karlsson, Pittsburgh, Maxwell Crozier for Tampa, and then a Jesper Wallstad out of 999, finite rookie. Might get the rainbow in Minnesota on that one, on Wallstad. Okay, we got Thomas Harley for Dallas. We got a gold Nadu, Carolina. And here's our first Celebrini, FX rookie, Macklin Celebrini. Just a base, but still, kid's on fire. Good enough to take Alex Tuch autograph off the stand, in my eyes. We got Neighbors, Jake Neighbors for the Blues, a silver of Nadu, Carolina, and an FX rookie. This one is Owen Zellweger, Ducks. We have a Luke Hughes for the Devils, Denton Matachuk, Columbus, and a Bound for Glory out of 199. And we got Moritz Seider for the Red Wings. Bound for Glory, blue. Okay, last pack here. And I'm not sure if I got an auto. I just know it's serial numbered. Okay, we got a Travis Konecny Flyers and a Gage Concalves Tampa, and a Shakir Muhammadillan out of 399 for the Sharks. Okay, here we got a Bo Horvat Islanders, Philip Kemp Oilers, and a Jonathan Lecker-Mackey rookie auto blue, 92 of 99. No Canuck fans like this kid. Not sure if they still do, but maybe he'll pick it up. He'll get some playing time. 92 of 99. Okay, let's do box 7. Okay, we start off with a Jack Hughes for the Devils, Liam Ogren for the Wild. Then we have a Hollow View, Mike Modano. It's a bronze version for the Stars. Okay, first Crosby, Pittsburgh, Eichel for Vegas, and we have a Barkov and Jack Hughes. So Florida and Devils. Random there. So those will probably just be random left or right, guys. So whoever has the side. So Pasternak, Boston. We got Jordan Kyrou for the Blues, and another Celebrini. Bound for Glory, Macklin. Need a numbered one though. Okay, we got Owen Tippett. We have a finite rookie silver, Brendan Othman. That one's out of 999. And we have a regular rookie of Lane Hudson for the Habs. Vasilevsky, Tampa Bay. Ethan Del Mastro, Chicago Gold. And we have a Maverick Bork, rookie FX, Hollowview, Dallas. We have a Kadri for Calgary, Scott Morrow, silver for the Canes, and a Barzell for the Islanders. That's another guy. Isn't he Canadian, this kid? How could Bo Horvath get picked over him? Okay, John Carlson, Washington, Frank Nazar, and a Hollow View FX of Barzell out of $3.99, the blue version this time. We have Zibanejad, Rangers, Ruslan Iskarov, Islanders, and then we have a finite Nick Suzuki. This is the purple version, 81 of 99. Finite purple. Okay, we have 3 boxes to go. Okay, let's see if I can predict. There's an auto on this box if math serves me correct, right? Okay, we have a Dylan Larkin, Detroit, Aho for Carolina, and a game film on Anze Kopitar for the Kings. Tage Thompson, Buffalo, Jason Robertson, Dallas, and a Bound for Glory. This one's Connor Bedard, Chicago. McAvoy for Boston, Graham Clark for the Devils, finite silver, Leo Carlson. That one's out of $9.99 for the Ducks. It's Juicy Saros, Nashville. Then we have a William Karlsson Gold, Vegas, and a Winnipeg Jets FX rookie, Brad Lambert. And then we have Kirill for the Wild, Mastro Silver for Chicago, and a Pedersen for the Canucks. We got a Eklund for San Jose, Sebastian Cossa for Detroit, and then we have a gold grand finale, 47 of 50, and we got Mark Stone. That is Las Vegas Golden Knights. We have a Hedman, Tampa, Jack Thompson, Sharks, and a finite silver out of $9.99. It is Ovi. I don't know. I guess these are just a finite regulars. I'm not sure if it's silver. Silver must be, so it must be base and then silver, like a holographic silver. Okay, then we got Jarrett McCann, Seattle, Yan Kuznetsov, Calgary, and then we got a autograph. Not a bad one. Connor Hellebuck for the Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg Jets. Okay, we'll take that one off right now. Okay, let's do 2 to go. Box number 9. Winnipeg, Steve Bach. Nice hit. Backwards this time. Okay, we got a Saros and a Rempe, Nashville Rangers, finite. This one is Logan Stankoven, and it's numbered out of $9.99 for the Stars. Okay, we got Charlie McAvoy for Boston, Mason Morelli, Vegas, and a Hollow View FX of Mitch Marner Blue, numbered out of $3.99 for Toronto. Tage Thompson, Buffalo, Zellweger, the Ducks, and Quinn Hughes for Vancouver. Dylan Larkin, Detroit. We got Owen Tippett Gold for the Flyers, and a FX rookie Frank Nazar, Chicago. Jarrett McCann, Seattle. Arshdeep Baines for the Canucks. And a finite silver. This one's David Pastrnak. It's just a finite regular, sorry. That is at a $9.99. Okay, Nico Hischier, Devils. Bound for Glory, Raymond for Detroit. And a Konecki for Flyers. Okay, we got a Luke Hughes for the Devils. Kevin Fiala for the Kings. And a Excellence Redefined. Vasilevsky and Shesterkin. That is Tampa Bay and Ranger random. And our last pack for box number 9. So we got a Jake Neighbors, St. Louis, Zach Ostapchuk for Ottawa, and a Hollow View Bronze, Henrik Zetterberg for the Red Wings. Okay, here is box 10. Last one. Okay, let's see. Any SPX break, future SPX breaks, bounty will be up to 300 if we don't hit it. Svechnikov, Carolina. Cameron Crody for Utah. Finite silver. This one is of St. Ivany. No, it's just a regular finite. Sorry. I guess I got to look for the Hall of View. But that's Pittsburgh out of $9.99. Tom Wilson, Capitals. Devin Cooley for the Sharks. And we have a Tom Wilson Radiance. So that's numbered out of 100 for the future Olympian. Washington Capitals. Okay, we got a Alexis Lafreniere, FX of Matthew Barzal Islanders, and then we have a silver rookie Macklin Celebrini for the San Jose Sharks. Not numbered, but still a little harder. It's a parallel version. Okay, we got a Austin Matthews Toronto, Carter Verhaeghe Gold for Florida, and an FX rookie Tampa Bay's Connor Geekie. We got Adam Fantilli Columbus, Logan Morrison Seattle, finite bronze Arshdeep Baines, and that's at a $5.99. Okay, we got a Mark Scheifele for the Jets. Trevor Zegras silver for the Ducks, bound for glory, and that is Cale Makar for Colorado. Shesterkin Rangers, Panarin Rangers, and a Connor McDavid game film here coming up. That is a Connor McDavid. Probably a highlight reel, right? Okay, we got one pack to go. And we hit our bounty of 250. Okay, Sorokin Islanders. And then we have a James Malatesta Columbus. And it is not, but it is a Silver Spectrum of Connor Hellebuck. So it's a parallel and it's numbered, low numbered at a 6 of 25 for the Winnipeg Jets. Okay, there's our SPX. So SPX breaks, future breaks, bounties 300 this year, next year, any year. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be one random, left or right. So if you get the left, that means Tampa wins on this. If you get the right, that means the Rangers win on that one. Okay, so let's put this away. It's a decent break, decent product for the price. It's not bad, right? So put that like that. And then let's do our randoms. Okay, so we do give prize away as well. So our dice roll was at 6. Let's split the screen here so we can see. So let's go to the name. So we're going to do, for the National Hockey Card Day packs, 6 times. So winner will be after 12 here. 11 and 12. That is Tim Wilson. You win the National Hockey Card Day packs. Now $50 group break credit. Another 6 times. So the winner will be after 18. 17 and 18, and that goes to Karsten Clements. Karsten, you win a $50 group break credit. Just message me or email me like you did about the address, and I'll send you a code. Unless you're local, I'll just give it to you in the store. Okay, now we're gonna do the left or right. Okay, 6 times. The winners will be on the left side or the right side of the card. And they will be on the left. So left wins over right. So just to give you an idea, Capitals, Dallas, Tampa, Florida, and LA will get those cards. Okay, guys, that's it for this break. It's 4,992. Next up is our 6-box upper deck. We got these from a fresh case, so let's hope they're hot, I guess, right? I'll lift these up. I'll get the randoms ready. I'll take the teams off the screen so we know we've got a new set of teams. Let's close this up and I'll open it once we do. Give me a sec, guys. Let me get the right names and teams in. Okay, so we got 51-51 right now, guys. All right, so let's start with our dice roll. Here, I'll put the camera up so you can see the boxes. Okay, so here we go. Good luck, guys. This is 51-51, 6 boxes right there. Good luck. Dice roll for this one's 5. Let's do this. Put that back in the window. Let's put this, do the teams now 5 times. Looking for Habs for sure in this one, 4 and 5. So we got Ottawa on 1. Edmonton 21, Montreal 26, Islanders 32. Okay, so Ottawa down to the Islanders. Teams are now set to that. Let's do the names now 5 times. We got Bill Ursulak on 1 and Adam Dalton on 32. Let's copy that. All right, let's put it on the screen. And then break 51-51. Here we go. Ottawa going to Bill Ursulak. Jasper Iwakafo gets Capitals. Manny Diaz, Nashville. Bill Ursulak, Carolina. Tim Wilson, the Blues. Corey Lamond, the Kings. Tim Wilson, Vegas and Florida. Chris Johnson, Flyers. Michael Warawa gets Dallas. Tim Wilson gets Utah, Arizona. Ryan Dunn, Columbus. Jasper Iwakafo gets Colorado. Tim Wilson, Detroit. Ryan Dunn, Jets. Brett Cadu, San Jose. Corey Kusner, Canucks. Andrew Lesmeister, Boston. Tim Wilson, Pittsburgh. Ryan Dunn, Rangers. Michael Warawa gets Oilers. Tim Wilson, Seattle. John McGillis, Calgary. Buffalo going to Tim Leppin. Chicago, Tim Wilson. Kevin Belker gets the Habs. J-Man, Devils and Ducks. Corey A gets Tampa. Chad Hansen, Toronto. Tim Wilson, the Wild. And Adam Dalton gets the Islanders. Let's save it, print it, and we'll crack the boxes. We'll give it a minute or two if anyone wants to do any trading. So So I'll lower that, close this, and let's see if anyone wants to do trading. If not, we could start right away. It is kind of late, at least for an old guy like me, right? Okay, we got 12 packs, each box, 6-box break. So I'll give it a minute, and let's see. Okay, I think we're gonna go on. I don't see too many guys talking, so let's go. Here we go, guys. Box 1 of 6. Okay, we got a pink Dazzler, or is this purple? We got pink. William Nylander for Toronto. Let's lower that so you guys can see. And then a sizzle reel. Remember, this sizzle reel, Toronto. If you really want to see what reel it's from, you just scan that QR code and watch the video. Toronto. And then we got Jack Eichel for Las Vegas. Young Gun, Upper Deck Young Gun Canvas, Michael Callahan, and that's for the Boston Bruins. Carter Mazur, Young Gun for Detroit. And then we have a composition. This one is of Sean Monahan, Columbus. Connor Zary ×2, a blue and a regular, Calgary. Sizzle reel of Bobrovsky, Florida. We have a Logan Thompson for the Capitals, an Oliver Moore rookie for the Blackhawks, and a Carlson for Pittsburgh. Bounty for this one is 125, it shows, just so you guys know. We need to hit a Young Gun High Gloss, our exclusive. Lane Hudson for Montreal, Connor McMichael, Capitals, and a Linus Ullmark for Ottawa. Noah Ostlund for Buffalo, Lane Hudson for Montreal, and then we have a Matthew Robertson Young Gun for the New York Rangers. We got a Jordan Staal Outburst, Carolina, and then we got Askarov for the Sharks and Clayton Keller for Utah. Nick Foligno, Blackhawks, Ozzy Weisblatt, Young Gun for Nashville, and then a McKinnon for Colorado. Robert Thomas for the Blues, Tim Stutzel for Ottawa, DeBrincat Larkin, Detroit. Then we have a sizzle reel. We got Draisaitl, and then a Cam Lund for the Sharks Young Gun, and a Tage Thompson for Buffalo. Dazzler, Sebastian Aho, Carolina, Adam Lowry for the Jets, and a Tim Stutzel for Ottawa. Sam Reinhart, Florida, sizzle reel, Kent Johnson, Columbus, and a Jimmy Snuggerud. Okay, we hit one of the top, I think, 5 or so for the Blues, Snuggerud Young Gun. Okay, there's box 1 of 6, guys. We have a Shesterkin for the Rangers. Zane Peric, Young Gun, Team Canada. Played decent. Calgary Flames, another good Young Gun from the set. And we got a Philip Forsberg for Nashville. It's too long. There we go. Sizzle Real, Kent Johnson, Columbus, Troy Terry for the Ducks, and a Cole Caulfield insert for the Habs. Travis Konecki, Flyers, Ovechkin, Wilson, Capitals, and a Sam Rinzel Young Gun for the Blackhawks. We have a deluxe of Noah Hannafin, 146 of 250 for Vegas. Hellebuck for the Jets. McCann for Seattle. Young Gun Canvas, Oliver Moore for the Blackhawks. Jacob Skarek, Young Gun for the Islanders. And a Werenski for Columbus. Black and white canvas, Eklund for San Jose, Allmark for Ottawa, Marchand for Las Vegas. Max Domi, Silver Outburst, Toronto. Owen Tippett, Flyers. Brendan Hagel, Tampa Bay. Ross Colton for Colorado, and a Colton Dock, Young Gun, Chicago. Matty Beniers for Seattle. Logan Cooley, Utah, Ovechkin for the Capitals, and Joseph Woll for Toronto. Evander Kane, Oilers. We have a Rodrigo Abols, Young Gun for the Flyers, and a Timo Meier for the Devils. I want to make sure. Sometimes there's base variations, so, but usually you don't get an extra insert. Dougie Hamilton for the Devils, Steve Stamkos, Nashville, and Dougie Hamilton for the Devils. Okay, last pack, we got a DeBrincat, Detroit. We got Vasilevsky for Tampa, and a Quinn Hudson Young Gun for the Oilers. So the thing about Oilers, they don't like to give too many Young Guns too many opportunities by the looks of it, eh? I guess they're giving Savoy one, but hey, here we go, box 3. Okay, we got a Tracking Systems red. It is a Yaroslav Askarov, and this one's 153 of 199 for the Sharks. And then we got a Darcy Kemper for LA. Artyom Levshunov, Chicago. Young Gun Canvas, Dalibor Dvorsky. Young Gun Canvas for the Blues. So he's not bad either. We'll just switch it around. Then we got a Young Gun Checklist. This one's Demidov and Levshunov. So that's a random 4. Unless I get 2, then I'll give 1 to each team. Darlene for Buffalo. Obviously, unless the same person has Chicago and Montreal. So we got a clear cut. It is a Brady Shea for Nashville. And Chicago, Tim Wilson. Montreal, Kevin Belker. Okay, Jesper Bratt, Devils. And Panarin and Lafreniere, Rangers. Connor McDavid, Sizzle Reel. Then we have Roman Yossi for Nashville. And then our young gun, good player, young player, it is Noah Ostlund for the Buffalo Sabres. DeBrincat Larkin, Detroit. Darcy Kemper, LA. Dylan Holloway for the Blues. Jimmy Snuggerud, St. Louis. Cale Makar for Colorado. Jacob Gaucher, and that is for the Flyers. Young gun, Outburst Silver, Sam Rinzel, and that is Chicago. We got a Thatcher Demko, Vancouver, and a Panarin for the Rangers. We got Owen Tippett, Flyers, young gun, Justin Robidas, Hurricanes, and Dylan Larkin for Detroit. Sorokin for the Islanders, Matthews, Toronto, Logan Stankoven, Hurricanes. Bobrovsky, Florida, Dominic Shine, young gun for the Red Wings, and Kyle Connor for the Jets. Dustin Wolf, Calgary, Dylan Cousins for Ottawa, and a Moritz Seider, Detroit. Jonathan Marchand, Nashville. We got Tampa Bay's Kucherov and Hedman, and a Elias Pettersson young gun for the Canucks. Okay, there is 3 down. We got halfway mark. And no young gun, that over there. No young gun exclusive or high gloss yet. Alright, here we go, box number 4. Silver Outburst of Elias Lindholm for Boston, Jesper Bratt for the Devils, and Tkachuk for Florida. Huberdeau, Calgary. We got Oliver Rodrigue, young gun for the Oilers, and Raymond for Detroit. Kempe for LA, Eklund for the Sharks, and Charlie Lindgren for Washington. Eichel Stone, Vegas, Matthew Wood, young gun for Nashville, and Marchand also for Nashville. Thatcher Demko, Dazzler for Canucks, Igor Shesterkin, Rangers, and Celebrini for the Sharks. Troy Terry, Ducks. We got a Cam Fowler for the Blues, and a Joakim Kemmel young gun for Nashville. Okay, we got a UD exclusive, Stefan Noesen, 31 of 100 for the Devils. Laine Slavkovsky, Montreal, and a McDavid, Oilers. Will Smith for the Sharks, Jack Finley, young gun for Tampa, and a Carlson for Pittsburgh. David Gustafson, clear cut for the Jets. Leonard for the Capitals, and Dakota Joshua for Vancouver. Sizzle reel of Leo Carlson for the Ducks. And then Robertson, Dallas, and we have a Ryan Leonard young gun. And that's a good one too. Just need the better one. Okay, Capitals. We got a Philip Grubauer for Seattle, Kucherov, Tampa Bay, and Matthew Wood for Nashville. Lane Hudson, Montreal. We got Markstrom for the Devils and a young gun of Rory Kearns for Calgary. Okay, there is box 4. Now 2 to go here, guys. Still searching for our first Demidov. We haven't really had any young gun doubles, though, which is pretty good. Here's box 5. Joel Edmondson, Alper Silver for the Kings. McTavish for the Ducks. William Eklund for the Sharks. We got a Logan Cooley, Utah. Luca Gagnani, young gun for the Sharks. And a Perot for the Rangers. Jordan Kyrou, the Blues. Nuge for the Oilers. And Cole Perfetti for the Jets. We got Talbot for Detroit. Michael Callahan, young gun for Boston. And a Crosby for Pittsburgh. Dazzlers of Adrian Kempe, and that is for LA. Owen Power for Buffalo and Sidney Crosby for Pittsburgh. Aho for Carolina. We got Owen Tippett for the Flyers and it Jacob Melanson, young gun for the Kraken. Is this a pink? Another pink dazzler. Cale Makar, Colorado. Grubauer, Seattle, and the Nuge for the Oilers. Kirill and Ovechkin canvas checklist, so that'll be random. We got Ville Kovinen, young gun for Pittsburgh, and a Matthews for Toronto. Thanks, bud. Black and white young gun canvas, Sam Rinzel, and that's another Chicago. Young gun canvas, black and white, I guess you could call it. Let's take the Borski off. Then we got a Malkin for Pittsburgh and a Matt Boldy for the Wild. We have a Dustin Wolf for Calgary, Owen Sillinger, young gun, and that is Columbus, and then a Jesper Bratt for the Devils. Askarov for San Jose, Jake Ottinger, Dallas, and Ovechkin, Capitals. We got a Thatcher, Demko, Vancouver, Aho, Svechnikov for Carolina, and a Dylan Duke young gun for Tampa Bay. Okay, there's box 5, folks. So we got a couple randoms, unless we hit doubles, of course. This one will for sure be a random. You're not going to get a double checklist. Canvas, anyways. We got it. Chris Letang, Outburst for Pittsburgh. Sorokin, Islanders. Chris Kreider, Rangers. Jake Sanderson for Ottawa. Victor Osman, Kraken goalie, young gun. And then Osland for Buffalo. Dvorsky for the Blues. We got Bratt for the Devils. Nylander, Matthews for Toronto. We got Lehkonen for Colorado, and then Ian Moore, young gun for the Ducks, and a Nylander for Toronto. Morgan Geekie, Boston, Clayton Keller, Utah, Lane Hudson for the Habs. Victor Hedman, Tampa Bay, to Chuck for Florida, and a Tim Wash for the Anaheim Ducks. Okay, last 6, guys. We see we have a pop count 25. Matthew Knives. These are rare. Purple version. So only 25 in existence, guys. Take that down for that. And then we got a Luke Hughes, Sizzle Reel for the Devils, and Marco Rossi, Wild. Cole Caulfield, Montreal, Ethan Frank, young gun for the Capitals, and a Brady to Chuck, Ottawa. Ostlund for Buffalo, Byfield, LA, and an Ovechkin, Capitals. Then we have Dostal for the Ducks, Connor Bedard, Chicago, and a Gabe Perreault, young gun for the New York Rangers. Okay, 2 to go, guys, here. Let's go. Leon Draisaitl, Sizzle Reel for the Oilers, Line 8 for the Habs, and a McDavid Oilers insert. And our last pack. Kemmel for San Jose, Jake Gunsel, Tampa Bay, and a young gun is Parker Ford. So for the Jets, so no Demi in this one, but we've got everyone else. But the funny thing is, I don't remember seeing a double of a young gun, so it was a good collation. Okay, so we got Bounty going up 25 bucks in this one to 150. We got a $50 group break credit, and then we got 2 randoms. We got Habs, Chicago, Minnesota, and Capitals. Right? So Capitals is Jasper, and the Wild is Tim Wilson. Okay, so those 2 will be randoms in order. But first we do the prizes. Okay, so let's split the screen, guys. Here we go. Our dice roll was 5, so let's go to the names. And the winner after 10 will be the National Hockey Card Day packs. And that goes to Tim Wilson. Okay, now $50 credit, another 5, so the winner will be after 15. 15, and the winner is Tim Wilson. You want a $50 credit as well, Tim. Okay, now we're going to split this and go to our 2 randoms here, Montreal and Chicago. So 5 times. 4 and 5. So the winner is Chicago for that card. And then Minnesota and the Capitals. So Minnesota, Washington, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the winner is Minnesota. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the breaks. Sorry, I don't think something was wrong, I think, with the computer. I'm not sure. I had issues today, too, so that could be the same issue. I don't know if he didn't change. Sometimes you got to change the streaming key. So I don't know if he did that. I just did it after it failed the first time. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying up. I'm going to post a few breaks. So look for jersey breaks, some more upper deck. And then we do some mixers maybe. And then possibly more ice as well, guys, because that's the biggest bounty I want to tackle. And then Allure is coming next week. So look for breaks for that too. And I might post the ingrained icons since we